It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, get ready for another edition of Hot Talk. This time, Wendy's got all new outspoken panelists. Plus, from sexy supermodel to real Miami housewife, Joanna Krupa sets the record straight on some scandalous rumors. And you won't believe the latest Lohan family drama. We've got the details. Now, here's Wendy.
Terrific show, and you won't believe which music legend has made some shocking comments about the Mariah-Nicki feud on Idol. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. First of all, I want to shout out to the entire cast and crew at the show Nashville. 10s across the board. You guys got yourself a hit TV show. I watched last night on ABC. I was riveted. Okay, so then when I woke up this morning, did you all see that the saga with the Lindsay Lohan family is continuing, the drama? It's gotten pretty disgusting. It's time for a Lindsay update. Hit it. Yesterday, we were telling you about this vicious fight that Lindsay and her mother had after allegedly leaving a New York City nightclub at 4 o'clock in the morning, going back to her mother Dina's house in Long Island. And now there are new details that have emerged. According to TMZ, during this limo ride to Dina's house, Lindsay frantically called her father, Michael, for help, of all people. Her equally messy father. So she told her dad that her mom allegedly won't pay her back the $40,000 that Dina, her mom, was lent by, the $40,000 was lent by Lindsay to Dina because Dina's mother's house might go into foreclosure. So this was the money to save Dina's house. And Lindsay says that it was a loan. She also let her father know that she had a gash on her leg from fighting. Lindsay even... Okay, this is the new detail. Lindsay even accused her mother on the telephone with her father of being on coke. Which is so disgusting. Like, daughters say a lot of things about their mothers, but when's the last time you said, Mom, you're on coke? I mean... We have the shocking audio tape from TMZ. It appears the conversation between Lindsay and her father is, well, documenting everything that I said. Just listen closely. Hit it.
You do everything for everyone. You gave Mom $40,000? When did you give it to her? She's full of She's lying to you, Lindsay. She's lying. Mom's in the car with you? Yes, she's in the car with me. Well, she's kidnapping you. Where are you? You want to say disgusting things to me? She's horrible, Lindsay. You just said, I'm dead to her. I'm dead to her now. Lindsay, you're dead to me.
Did you hear that at the end? Dina, her mother, said, that's right, you're dead to me. So now, again, it's pretty bad when Michael is the savior because, you know, Michael, you've been through your bouts with all kinds of drama too with your daughter and the law and stuff. But Michael, her father, called the police who showed up at Dina's house out in Long Island. Lindsay has now filed domestic violent complaint against her mother, but there are no charges expected. Then several hours after this whole thing happened, Lindsay and her mother hugged it out, and Dina shouted, "I love you." Well, in that case, you just shout out anything after cocaine allegations. I mean, I think the worst part of this whole conversation that was just had is that this daughter, who seemingly is trying her best to get herself together. First of all, Lindsay was crying with the squeak in her voice. You know, and as a woman, you know that a cry is a cry, but when you get the squeak, it's bad. And then, you know, the cocaine allegations. So, you know, Lindsay, I don't know who's worse at this particular point, you know, you, because you're trying to keep your sobriety, but you're still hanging out with your mom, who clearly doesn't have it together. And at this particular time, I mean, we're waiting for that Liz Taylor movie, and we so desperately, don't we want her comeback? We want your comeback. So that leads me to our hot question of the day. Is Lindsay the cause of her own problems, or are her parents to blame? Go to my Facebook page and let us know what you think. I'll weigh in first and say, you know, her parents were to blame up until Lindsay turned 18 or at the most 20 years old. After that, we as children all have to take accountability for our own actions. We have to stop blaming our parents for our problems. So go to the Facebook page and let us know what you think, and thank you. So, there's another celebrity choosing sides in this Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj hubbub going on over at American Idol. Of all people, it's rock legend Stevie Nicks. I know. She's not holding back either. Stevie was lounging poolside, and all of a sudden, thedaily.com sashayed up to her and asked her to weigh in on the feud. And so here is what the legendary... Oh, Suzanne. Thanks, Suzanne. No, I'm sorry, Suzanne. I'm sorry. Thank you, Suzanne. The great thing about short people is that you're close to the ground so you can pick stuff up. Look, at 6'5" today, because I got on 6-inch heels, it was just way too much of a hike to get all the way down. Thank you, Suzanne. All right, so now, look, here's what Stevie says. How dare this little girl? If I had been Mariah, I would have walked over to Nicki and strangled her to death right there. I would have killed her in front of all those people and had to go to jail for it. I love that, because we very rarely hear from Stevie Nicks, and when we do, we find out she's our kind of people. She eventually apologized for saying these things. She says that she feels really protective over Mariah and that she spoke without thinking. Now, there's no word on whether Nicki and Mariah have a personal relationship. I know that, you know, I feel protective over the legends, you know, because I'm a woman of a particular age. So maybe Nicki meant it that way. I'm not surprised that Stevie felt that way, because what I'm finding since this whole Nicki Minaj American Idol thing is that people are really divided based on age. Like yesterday, Pauly D was here from the Jersey Shore along with the Jersey Shore boys, and Pauly D says that he's Team Nicki. As a mature woman, Sharon Osbourne, Barbara Walters, they both support Mariah. Queen Latifah didn't want to choose sides, but she did say that Nicki needs to respect her elders. I'm not choosing sides either, because I like Nicki, but Mariah is a legend, and you need to respect that, if not bow down to that, because her range is crazy, and that is no doubt. And so that's it with that story, but people are divided by age, it seems. So, have you ever dreamt of marrying a prince or a count? I know. It doesn't happen a lot to, you know, regular girls. However, this Olivia Wilde, you know, that actress with those beautiful eyes, she married an Italian prince when she was 19 years old. I know, leave it to Hot Topics to find out such randomness. Prince Tal Raspoli is his name. Prince Tal Raspoli, and P.S., he's the prince. He looks like a guy you would see at the mall, right? Princes don't wear the princely outfits anymore. They just look very random. Anyway, Olivia and Tao divorced in 2011. And so this week, Olivia revealed that she knew the fairy tale was over. Well, I'll read you her comments. You're gonna die. I felt like my vagina died. Turned off, lights out. You can lie to your relatives at Christmas dinner. You can tell them everything is okay on the home front, is peachy, but you cannot lie to your vagina. Hey, Prince, how embarrassing for you. All you've got is your title, because apparently nothing else is going on down there. That Olivia Wilde, what a hoot. I never really thought much about her in terms of personality. Just every time I see her pictures, I'm just like, oh, she's so beautiful. The eyes are everything. She also revealed, by the way, that she now has a new boyfriend. His name is Jason Sudeikis. You know him from Saturday Night Live. And about Jason, she says, having sex with him is like a Kenyan marathon runner. Now, if you know anything, at first I was like, what the black does that mean? Do you know what I'm saying? What you trying to say? But then it was explained to me in Hot Topics, because I don't follow a whole lot of sports and everything. Apparently, the Kenyan runners they have stamina.
And endurance.
And endurance. Yeah. Oh, you know that too? Oh, you're just going along. They have stamina and endurance, so that wasn't a race thing, it's a sex thing. So she says that, that their life together is great. You know, this Jason Sudeikis, he might not be, you know, to some women much of a looker, but boy, oh boy, does he get the girls. Jason has been linked to, do you know that about him? He's been linked to a lot of celebrity women, including one of the Olsen twins, only he wasn't sure which one. And also, he's been linked to that January Jones. He might not be a prince, but apparently he knows how to make your vagina happy. So, I have a casting update on that TLC upcoming reality show featuring bitter ex-wives and girlfriends of celebrities. Don't you love the word bitter? It really just says it all. The show sounds really similar to VH1 show Hollywood Exes, except it's going to be a little rougher around the edges. In addition to the ones I've already informed you about that were going to be on there, you know, Lamar Odom's ex-girl, 50 Cent's ex-girl and baby's mom, and DMX ex-wife and baby's mom. They've had, oh, you didn't hear about that? We talked about that during Hot Topics. Oh, miss a show, miss a lot. Look, but they've added 3 new exes. Okay, Cheryl Caruso. She is the ex-wife of the mobster, Phil Caruso. And I know what you're saying. Since when are mobsters considered celebrities? I know. But this guy, Phil Caruso, is such a gangster that we couldn't find a picture of him anywhere on the internet. That's big. And do we, so instead of showing a picture of him, do we have the picture of Big Ange? Let's show Big Ange. She's always fun to look at. But no, look. Hi, Ange. On the serious side of things, Cheryl appeared with Phil on that investigation ID channel show, I Married a Mobster, and I saw that episode. Anyway, so she's going to be on the show. Also joining the cast, Josie Harris, the ex-wife, or the ex-girl, or whatever, of the champion boxer Floyd Mayweather. Doesn't she look a little like Chili from TLC? And Monica Joseph Taylor, the ex-wife of producer, DJ radio person, Funkmaster Flex. Well, Funkmaster Flex has worked with Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, and me, because we were on the same radio station at one particular point. He has 2 children with Monica, but 1 on the side. That story was uncovered on my radio show back in the day. But anyway, the show is tentatively titled Starter Wives, and it's going to feature 4 one-hour episodes on TLC. And I know what you're saying, 4 episodes is not enough. However, that means that the girls are just going to get in there and mix it up from the jump, which is perfect. Keep your claps going. We've got a great show for you, everybody. From Real Housewives of Miami, the very beautiful Joanna Krupa is here. Plus, we've got fashion expert Jeannie Mai is here to show us the hottest shoe trends of the season. But you keep it here, because up next, 4 outspoken personalities join me for our Hot Talk panel. We're going to talk about all the hot topics of the week, including Chris Brown and Rihanna getting Oprah's seal of approval for getting back together. Keep it here. It's another week, and that means another chance to talk about the most buzzed about topics in the news. Joining me is the author of the new novel, Sly Fox, and the host of Fox News Channel's Justice with Judge Jeanine, my friend Jeanine Pirro. Also, we have celebrity blogger and socialite Micah Jesse. I always see you out, Micah. And comedian and co-host of the radio show Cafe Mocha, Lonnie Love. And from Fox News here in New York, Alex Finney. Okay, let's get started. Now, we've been talking all week about this Chris Brown and Rihanna and allegedly, getting back together. And the question that I want to ask to the panelists is, does going back to her abuser set a bad example for her young fans, or is it none of our business? Alex, I'll start with you. You're 21.
I think, personally, that's none of our business. But also, is it really a surprise? Rihanna's always had a bad girl image. She's always gone back to bad Chris Brown, or have always wanted bad Chris Brown. To me, it's not a surprise. You know what I mean? And you can't look at her as an example when she's always portrayed something that's always been a little off kilter.
You know what?
Okay.
She is this generation's Ike and Tina Turner.
That's
what they
exactly.
do.
And I think
what it is.
And and Alex follows her on Twitter, which go figure, because you're not even that type of girl. But no, I think it sets
You
a
just
bad
saying
example.
that because you her auntie. That's
I follow her on Twitter because I think she's interesting, but I do not think that she's a good example. I don't follow her example.
That
To
makes
that
makes
point,
sense.
I mean, I'm a celebrity blogger, and I focus mostly on the positive side of celebrities. And I feel like whether they choose to believe it or not, both Chris Brown and Rihanna are public figures, and because of that, they have a responsibility to...
Thank you.
Yes.
No, you know
Jeanine?
what? Look, she's got a responsibility to herself. Violence increases in intensity and frequency as time goes on. She needs to take care of herself. She doesn't need to worry about us, but she's in trouble. He's got a short fuse. He got basically no sentence.
What
Community
you talking
service
about?
from us
They could
killing her.
probably do the movie What's Love Got to Do with It Part 2.
But you know what? They are also repeating a cycle.
Yes,
It is
it's
no
a cycle of
secret
violence.
that Rihanna's father was abusive to Rihanna's mother, and Chris's father was abusive to his mother, and they're not breaking the cycle. And Oprah, I am surprised at you for co-signing on this. Here's the quote. I think that if she is prepared to deal with that, and is prepared to help him help himself, then so be it. She can't even help herself. What do you mean? If that's okay, she goes on to say, if that's how you choose to lead your life, that's really okay. Well, Oprah, I am shocked.
What? She is the one, first of all, who, she talks about not being judgmental. You had the first in-depth interview with Rihanna. Now all of a sudden it's okay. You, as a victim of abuse, should understand better than anyone else.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I personally think it's just her just not getting involved. She doesn't want to get involved.
She doesn't want to get involved? Well, okay.
I don't want to get involved. It's Oprah. I'm not getting involved with Oprah. Okay,
but you know
I
what?
say, I want a job with Oprah. Oprah, you say whatever you want to say. Okay, Oprah. You whatever.
No, I agree with that. I was going to say, Oprah is entitled to her own opinion.
We all are. We all are entitled to our own opinion. Okay, so let's move on to our next story. In South Carolina, maybe you've been watching the news, in South Carolina, a tattoo artist was arrested for tattooing her own 11-year-old daughter. She says it's no big deal because her daughter asked for the tattoo. The question that I have for my panel is this case child abuse or just bad parenting? Jeanine?
Look,
Jeanine?
As a DA, first of all, I don't think it's child abuse, but what it is neglect. This is the kind of thing you want to refer to the family court. And by the way, she should lose her license. You're not supposed to tattoo anyone under the age of 18. Period.
This is in North Carolina, mind you all, and I noticed that the most of our audience screamed out bad parenting, because that's what I was thinking also.
right.
And by the way, worse than paying a fine or doing a little jail time or even losing your tattoo license is the court of public opinion, because the second you jump into the grocery store or go to a PTA meeting, everybody's gonna be looking at that mother like,
Okay, Wendy,
Go,
Wendy, at least she didn't get a baby a tramp stamp, all right?
we don't know what the tattoo was.
A little heart. And it's her kid. It's her kid. Y'all know y'all mamas used to make y'all do stuff like go get beer and stuff like that.
Buy cigarettes.
Y'all trying to act like y'all mama didn't.
Alex?
As a mother, you have an 11-year-old daughter. Everyone knows that children make mistakes when they're younger. Everyone knows you do things that when you get older, you regret. So I feel as though, as a mother, she should have recognized that, and
What
she
if
should have.
she said, I want to drive the car, Mom?
We have a 12-year-old.
What's the difference about like an ear piercing?
Oh,
You
Good
pierce the baby's
point.
ear.
Good
But
point.
that's not permanent.
Yeah, ear piercing.
That is
It
permanent.
can close. It can close.
Close
And
on
you know,
you?
and frankly, I spoke to some of my friends before the show, and I said that had tattoos when they were around 18. Some of them it was before. Some of them was right when they were allowed. I mean, literally the day of. And most of them regret it now. This girl's 11. She doesn't have the mental capacity to be able to say,
And as far
I
as-
really want this.
And as far as the ear piercing thing, there are a lot of parents, particularly in our culture, the black culture, you know, we pierce our kids' ears when they're first born, 5 months and like that. I'm not down with that either, but that's less, we don't judge that as much somehow.
Right.
And maybe we should, but
An
I don't know.
An alternative would have been doing a temporary tattoo or a henna tattoo,
That's what
right?
you do.
And then,
Okay.
like, if she says, "Mommy,
that's
this
a
one
good-
wipes
I
off,"
agree
we'll say,
with that.
when you're 18, we can go and do this together
The
and make
real
it a
deal.
bonding experience.
Well, when my
Exactly.
mama she was going to beauty school, she, at the age of 8, put a perm in my head. And that's why I'm wearing weaves to this day.
Okay. We're gonna move on to our next story. Our next story. In the current issue of Glamour magazine, a woman wrote an article about her marriage to her husband, who happens to be bisexual. And she says that more and more women are doing it. What do you guys think? I mean, we'll start, first of all, Micah, we're gonna start with you. The question is, would you date a bi guy?
Okay, well, can I first say, I don't know if you guys know this, but today is actually National Coming Out Day.
Oh.
Yes.
Why didn't we know that?
Very exciting. So in honor of that, what I will say is that I personally believe, and I wonder if you guys believe too, that sexuality is on a spectrum from 1 to 100. I know that in my personal experience, I felt comfortable coming out as bisexual before I became gay because it just felt right. But I feel like nowadays it's becoming more and more acceptable to be who you are and really, right?
Okay, but we talking about dating. Okay, we talking about dating. And this is the thing about bisexual. I have enough time fighting off other women.
That's
then I
what
gotta
we're
fight
saying.
off another man
Yes,
too?
yes.
I ain't get
Yes.
No. And then, Wendy, what do I do if it's his birthday? If it's his birthday and I want to give him a gift, I want to get a little freaky, I don't know either to take him to Magic City or Chippendales.
Yeah.
No.
My opinion of this, and I read the article, and this woman is very happily married. I could never do this. If you tell me you're bisexual, I'm sorry. We cannot go out, we cannot date. Because like Lonnie said, it's enough trying to keep a relationship together when you walk in a room of gorgeous women. Now the entire world is your oyster, and that might seem immature, oh well. But I know that what do you say?
I was gonna say, my biggest thing is I would just be waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
when he's out with his guys, he could be doing nothing more than just hanging with his dudes. But I would be constantly thinking,
Or picking up his dudes.
exactly.
What do you say, Janine?
What else could he
Look,
possibly-
as far as I'm concerned, you have to worry about the guy looking at another woman. Now
Yes.
you got to worry about him looking at another guy.
Yeah.
I mean, why? I wouldn't be into it.
But I also think that just like that Nicki Minaj Mariah thing that we were talking about regarding age division during Hot Topics, I think that the whole acceptance of bisexual dating and fluid sexuality is with people ages 31 and under.
Right.
You all are freaky.
Yeah. Y'all freaky. Y'all generation getting real freaky.
Well,
open.
you're more open.
But you know what? When it comes to dating another guy, another thing is, I don't want to know that the way I'm looking at another guy on screen,
Is the way
for
you're
example,
looking.
Chris Brown, thinking that he's looking at him in the same hot and steamy way.
Yes.
That's not cool with me. And that's another reason why I don't think that I could do it.
Okay.
Wendy, don't you think it's different between two women? Like,
Well,
the
yes,
way a man...
bisexuality is a lot different
Why?
with women, I think, because men have
Yeah,
got that
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And women are chattel. So
Yes.
if women are sexual objects, it's okay for them to be together.
Yes.
And then men can watch
Okay,
it.
we went to wendyshow.com. We did take a poll. 96% of you all said no, you would not date a bi guy. Now, are we going to take a break and come back with more Hot Talk panel? No, it's done. It's done. Thank you so much to all my panelists. This was so much fun. This was so much fun. You guys, for more information about our panelists, you can go to wendyshow.com. Keep it here. Up next from the Real Housewives of Miami, the beautiful Joanna Krupa is here. Our next guest is a beautiful, sexy supermodel, and she can be seen stirring up the drama with her fiance on The Real Housewives of Miami. Take a look.
Somebody called me at 4 a.m. It was one of your employees. She said that you were making out with one of the dancers.
I was making out. Out of your mind.
It's killing me.
You think I would make out with somebody? It's too much now. It's too much, baby. It's really too much.
I wouldn't think you're that stupid.
I'm not stupid with anything, baby.
It's not funny. Why is it so funny
Because
for you?
it's so stupid.
Well, that's how we met.
Please welcome Joanna Krupa. Oh. Hi, Joanna. How are you? Have a seat. I think that's the first time in all 4 seasons of the show that somebody has actually stopped at the top of the steps and struck a pose. That was perfect.
I thought it was a runway.
No, you know what? More people should do that. You look terrific.
You look gorgeous. I mean, thank God my fiance's not here because he's like, God, Wendy's so hot. Tell her she's gorgeous.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, they have more competition here with Wendy now.
Here's the thing. Do you think that the other women on the show are jealous of you?
Some of them, yes. I believe so. They're intimidated and they didn't realize they have a mouth. You know, they thought that maybe, oh, she's like this pretty model that done magazine covers.
Who's jealous? Name names.
I mean, obviously Adriana, the girl,
Adriana.
like, you know, totally got in a physical altercation with me.
Yes.
I believe so, yeah. I mean, because why else? Like, if somebody's insecure, then they get a little out of hand. You know, like, I say things, I have a big mouth, trust me, obviously you know from watching the show, but I do it to defend other people. I don't do it just because I'm jealous of somebody, I'm intimidated, or I just want to start a cat fight.
Okay. So now
She wants to feel important.
Yeah, well, all of you women on the show seem like you're searching for the spotlight. At one time, the Miami franchise, didn't really watch it so much the last time that was on, but you're part of the new cast.
Yes.
They've added new people, and the girls really do mix it up. Now, there's a woman that I want to ask you about.
Okay.
Karen,
yes.
Karen is not just beautiful, but she's a successful dentist who pumps her fist also at the nightclubs. I feel that Karen is the total package.
She really is. She's one of my friends. We became really good friends over the season, but she's one of those real people that she will be nice to you and she'll be sweet to you, and I think it kills the other girls because as you see, as the season develops, the other girls get really catty. They become like bullies to her because she's this beautiful girl that has a career that is
a good career. She
smart.
does everybody's teeth, from Pitbull, like celebrity teeth.
Yeah, so you know, there you go again with the girls that are jealous. They just can't take other women that are beautiful and successful. And Karen has it all, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like haters, move away.
Well, you're no stranger to reality TV. We've seen you on Dancing with the Stars. What season was that you did?
Season 9.
Season 9 of Dancing with the Stars. Did you almost win?
Fourth place.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you. I had some tough competition with Kelly Osbourne and Donny Osmond. I mean, hello, you can't get bigger than those
Right.
two.
Okay. So now, plastic surgery.
Yes.
In Miami, it just seems like every other woman has plastic surgery.
Really? Like some of them, you can't even see their expression. They're just like talking, and it's just like, here, are you laughing? Are you smiling?
Well, with all due respect, Mama Elsa has an interesting look as a
boy.
result of
And we're
a
still
lot of
trying to figure out what
plastic
went wrong there.
surgery. However, she used to be a really gorgeous younger woman. Look at that. Look. Look. I mean,
Just tells you stay away from the plastic surgery. Little things, bits and pieces to fix yourself a little bit, but gosh, I don't know. That's sad. I mean,
is it true that you were at one time voted the most beautiful woman in the world?
I was voted the sexiest swimsuit around the world by magazines worldwide like Maxim, GQ, and Playboy.
Oh.
Yes. And that's maybe another reason some girls are intimidated on the show, you know, because I came in the show with a career, with a background in the entertainment business, and also as the show develops, there's actually some drama between Karen and the girls because of an article that comes out in the show, and I try to explain to these women, it's, you know, journalists don't always write everything that you say word by word.
Right.
And they were attacking her, they were being bullies about it. And of course, me as a girl that has a big mouth, like to defend people, that's kind of, I got an altercation with Adriana because of it and the other girls, because you don't bully people, if you don't know 100% that something happened, you treat others with respect. And Karen's like the sweetest person ever.
Well, that's why I'm glad that you're here, because we don't know 100% that you were hired as a prostitute for $10,000.
You know what my fiance said today? He's like,
we talked about it on Hot Topics. I'm glad that you're here.
You know what my fiance said today? He's like, God, if I knew about this agency, I would have called and saved myself so much money than what I spent on you.
So you were never a prostitute?
I was never a prostitute, and I spoke to one of my close friends, John Casablancas, which is the biggest. He created the supermodels from Elite Model Management, and he said he had the same problem with Cindy Crawford. So he's like, man, if they're talking about you like that, you've made it.
And it's good.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
There's always gonna be haters, and you just like wipe the haters, be like, yep,
Brush the
I
dirt
made
off
it.
Okay, so Joanna has been engaged to her fiance for 5 years, and you know what we say about a 5-year engagement around here. Some would say it ain't gonna happen, girl.
If it ain't gonna happen, I'm sure there's a line outside right now.
So, okay. He owns Mint nightclub, which is a super popular nightclub in Miami. So are we be getting married soon, like maybe for the reality TV?
To be honest, between you and I, if we don't kill each other, yes, there will be a wedding.
Well, we'll be watching for that. This is Joanna Krupa, everybody, and you make sure that you watch The Real Housewives of Miami Thursday nights tonight at 9 o'clock on Bravo. Up next, fashion expert Jeannie Mai is here to show us the hottest shoe trends of the season. Don't miss it. One of my favorite things about fall is the fashion, and here to show us the hottest footwear for the season is fashion expert and host of Style Network's How Do I Look? Jeannie Mai. Welcome, Jeannie.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here.
You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, so most of us love to shop for shoes, but it's a new season, and we don't sometimes know what to shop for, so give us our tips.
Yes, okay, number one tip that I tell women is that just like you go to the grocery store, pack a list of what shoes you need. Write down if you need a flat, you need a booty, you need a boot. Keep yourself focused because otherwise you'll come home with unnecessary purchases.
Yes.
So shopping list number one, right?
Okay.
See, look at all you guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Let's get started and continue chatting.
Okay. So, right now, the fall trends, the ankle booty is totally coming back in a bad way. I mean, things are coming really fashionable and fun with flair. I love something like this where you can get faux fur, get faux leopard. And I really love that you can have an ankle booty because they really are forgiving on any type of calves.
Yeah.
And they put that rock edge into any type of basic outfit.
And, you know, I haven't been a fan of a wedge. However, I love a wedge ankle booty. These look so,
I would think for you, being so high, close to God, you'd want to be nice and grounded.
No, I like it tall. It scares
you put the
men.
girls on point. Okay, so I do call it an ankle party, and a brand like this, what I love, this is Shoes of Prey, and they actually customize any shoe you want. So if you see a Jimmy Choo and you don't want to spend the money, you can go to Shoes of Prey and design your own Jimmy Choo with much more style.
P-R-E-Y, Shoes of Prey.
Yeah,
and the ankle strap has returned.
Yeah.
In a bit, not that it ever really went out.
Just a little pop if you want, or you can make it new, but what I love is I make them with different straps so I can bring the party sometimes and then switch it.
So these are customized. All right, this is a good one. Shoes of Prey.
Yes.
All right, let's move along to the flats.
Okay. I'm so excited we're talking about flats because I saw a lot of your producers running around here, and I know you ladies love flats. I do too. But let me tell you.
I've learned to love them.
Okay, yes,
As long
I'm
as
with
they're
you there.
fabulous and fashionable.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ladies, nothing is going to wilt his willy faster than a boring pair of flats.
Yes.
I'm telling you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, flats
All
are-
right? So here we come with the cap toe flats. Celebrities are popping out with them everywhere. They give that nice funk to that Audrey, you know, sophisticated look. So you can get faux snake skin, shoes of prey again. You can design them yourself.
These are killer.
Right?
Look.
Yes, and candies under $40, ladies. Bring
All
that
right.
bad boy right to the bedroom.
So the takeaway is if you're going to get flats, don't get corny plain ones.
Yes.
Get them with some personality.
Exactly.
All right, let's move along.
Okay, so for all of you ladies who sometimes don't want to put too much thought into your outfit, here's the heel that will bring the party into the entire outfit, okay? So here's the thing. I always say, like, BYOB, bring your own bomb sauce. You've got to. And this is, I mean, we were at the Betsy Johnson party.
Yes, yes.
We were there. She threw a birthday bash. It was hilarious, but all the models were rocking the boudoir look with this heel, and I love it.
These are Betsy Johnson's.
Yep.
And then these right
Lucky
here are
brand.
cute too. So what you're saying is if you're going to wear a monochromatic outfit or your outfit is just not that personality driven, the shoe can really...
The shoe can actually just zip it right back up and make everybody feel like you brought it.
Okay, what's special about these shoes or these boots for the fall?
Okay. Now, I always say women, you have to own at least 3 high boots in your closet because they are really great staples that just bring your outfit all together. I always say, TLC did it best, crazy, sexy, cool, all right?
Okay.
So, here's the crazy, fun fringe in the back. You've got that little, and it's got this sway. It makes your butt look good because it just all goes in motion. I promise, it's phenomenal. So you got a butt. See, my people, we need the fringe. Get the fringe. Okay. Crazy, sexy is the snakeskin, faux snakeskin. I love that little playfulness. And again, it's really moderate in the front, so you don't have to feel like it's overboard for work. And then cool, something chill, something a little bit more basic. And again, this color goes with everything. And you can find these all for under $50.
Under $50. Jeannie, I don't know what I love more, your example of the shoes or your wow personality. I watch you on TV, so it's so fun to actually be here with her. For more information on these shoes, go to wendyshow.com. This is our friend Jeannie Mai, everybody. You keep it here. Ask Wendy is next. Thank you. You have to come back. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
How can I help?
Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I've got 9-year-old twin girls, a 7-year-old boy. It's been about 8 years since I've been in a relationship or we've really dated. Their father is not in the picture at all. Never met him. As of recently, they're asking me, when are you gonna get married? We really want a dad. So, I know, I feel really bad about it, but I mean, right now I'm just feeling all this pressure from them. So how can I just get them to back off?
Well, you know, sometimes kids know things that we can't see ourselves, Mom. Why haven't you been dating?
Well, I like to think that I was really busy with school, and then, I mean, I'm raising 3 kids.
Okay.
So then now I'm working full-time and raising 3 kids and just running after them. I just really don't have the time.
Is there somebody that can babysit the kids?
My mom's really helpful with doing that.
Okay, so on a Friday night at 8 o'clock at night, what is your excuse? You see? Because I feel, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I just feel like you're using any excuse except pulling your hair down, putting on a sexy dress, and going out on a date. And I don't suggest that you bring any of these men home to meet your kids.
Of course not.
But if your kids see you walking to the door with this waft of perfume following you, and you're getting in your car, all they need to know is that mommy's having fun. And mommy is a woman she's a well-rounded woman. Mommy works, mommy cleans, mommy takes care of you, and mommy is a wanton woman. Sometimes our kids look at us and they feel that we could be happier. And I think that it's not so much about having another dad, it's about your kids want you to get out there and make a life for yourself. Outside of them, you know?
Okay.
Call your mother and put yourself out there, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, she's not gonna do that, but oh well. Up next, everybody, a brave Wendy Watcher gets her hair cut for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Don't miss it. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it continues here on Wendy, where we're doing our Wendy's Hair Drive. And I'm here with celebrity hairstylist Nick Arrojo. And Nick has been just cutting off ponytails all month long from our Wendy donors, which the hair that he cuts off goes to make a wig for a breast cancer patient. Today's donor is our first guy. His name is Andy Petrushin. Come on down, Andy. Come on down. Yeah. Hi, Andy. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Andy, his hair is so beautiful and long.
Not for long.
Oh my gosh, and you know what? And his kitchen is shaved up. He could have had even more. Your hair is gorgeous. How long have you been growing this hair?
I've been growing it for about 9 years, and this is gonna be the first time my wife has seen me with short hair.
Wow. And what's making you cut it today? For a good cause?
Yeah, it feels great. I'm rocking the pink for a good cause.
Yes, yes, good man. Drum roll, please. Real man, exactly. All right, Nick is gonna cut it off.
Okay, and
It's
it's a
gonna make a
little bit
gorgeous
of
wig.
manscaping time. It's going. It's going.
Andy! Yay! I love your bob. How you doing?
How you doing?
You know what? What kind of hairstyle are you going to get after you visit Nick at his salon?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna let him do whatever he wants with it.
All right,
Have fun.
we'll rock
take care
out,
of the
Andy.
man bob.
Yeah, man bob. Thank you so much, Andy. And if you want to be a part of Wendy's Hair Drive, please go to wendyshow.com. We'll be back with more. Keep it here. I had a terrific time today. Have a seat, audience. I want to thank today's guests, my Hot Talk panelists, Janine Pirro, we love you, Lonnie Love, and Micah Jesse, as well as my niece, Alex Finney. Yes, that was my niece. Also, I want to thank from Real Housewives of Miami, Joanna Krupa. Thank you so much also. And my co-host, my studio audience, Andy. Oh, thank you for giving your hair for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Tomorrow we have another fabulous show. The beautiful and talented Selma Hayek will be here, and pop star Kylie Minogue. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.